at the dreaded gasser right here. We've made some actual progress on this bike, though it's kind of hard to see. This is a 127 cubic inch Ultima motor with dual downdraft Webers, a pair on either side. Go ahead to the next shot. And you can get this has got a boingy seat on it. It is a soft tail frame. I can no longer ride hardtails, unfortunately, but you can see this bike's got more carburation than you can shake a stick at. Yeah. We got some comments. Nice. Yeah, it's a date then. Anna, what are you telling me, baby?
What's a date?
Grumpy says, I like the sissy bar, Warren. You must be talking about the sissy bar on Frankenstein, which is the old style Trident bar.
Right.
Yeah, and that is an ancient piece of work that's on there. It's like it's got
like the guy that rides it.
Yeah. Oh, God, tag me, am I bleeding? Anyway, let's go to the next shot. We're back here on the gasser. This is a really weird custom primary that I bought off eBay, and it has a centrifugal clutch inside of it, and it also runs a jockey shift. You'll notice the jockey shift, the gear shift sticking right out there, and you've got a fabulous iron cross. You've got an actual jockey clutch on there too, so you can do it either way. Yeah. And I like doing it both ways. Trapper Ross says, I thought the picture was squished. No, it's not squished. This is all real time, man. This is how this stuff looks. You can see I got a key ignition bolted up on there. Mm-hmm. I got a rocket style.
Hey, you're going to get a kill ignition switch system?
Oh, that's right. We want to talk to the
keyless, yeah.
Right, we ought to get the keyless.
Do the keyless. See if it works. That way it's yours, and if it screws up, then I don't worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it. I won't be calling you about that shit. I'm going trash.
Because you got, never mind.
Never mind.
Front ends. Go on.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go to the next shot. Go ahead. This is another shot of the gasser. She's coming together pretty good. It
is coming together nice. I haven't seen it in a while, Warren.
It's time to haul it apart and go for powder because everything kind of fits. So let's go to the next shot, see what we got coming up here. Yeah, there it is from the back. This is not a 300 wide. You got to look at this sideways on your screen, unfortunately. I think this is a 260 or 280 on the back.
Beehive taillight.
You got to love the beehive taillight, man. I've been looking for a place to use that forever, and it just seemed to fit into the style.
Where are you going to put your license plate?
Over on the left-hand side. See the license?
I don't think that's legal in the state of Colorado.
Yeah, I think it is. Left-hand side? It's there. See the license plate bracket is there.
Just because it's there doesn't mean it's legal in the state of Colorado. Yeah. I don't think it's legal in the state of Colorado.
Big Daddy Crash says, I love the Sons of Anarchy handlebars. Yeah, what's up with that those bikes on the Sons of Anarchy anyway? They got these little cowls on the front of them, these little goofy the front ends are weird. It doesn't look like stuff I remember from. Anyway, let's go to the next shot. Last shot of this bike right here. What you're seeing here coming off the Webers on the right-hand side are a set of Volkswagen breathers that are bolted on the outside of that. I'm going to move those suckers, man. There's no way to actually reach the brake pedal with those there. I found out after I bolted them on that once I swung a leg over this thing that like my knee kind of like hit the breathers, and that's no good. You can see the electrics that I'm starting to work on there right below the seat. There's a 3-position switch. You're going to have run with everything and lights on. You're going to have run with just taillight, and then you're going to have run with no lights. Because
you should be able to do that. Never mind. We don't need to get into the reasons why, but it is nice to be able to run with no lights.
Yeah, there might be a time when this bike with a 127 cubic inch motor and dual downdraft carburetors you might want to run with no lights. Go ahead and go to the next shot. Last shot of this bike there gives you an idea of the front end. That's what I'm talking about. See the rounded bottom of the front forks there. It was a little hard to put a speedo thing on there. I don't know why. I'll show you when we go to the garage next time. Go ahead, go to the next shot. This is the
Softail, the beloved Softail.
Yep, this is the beloved Softail. This is my 1986 Softail. Okay, I bought this brand new off the showroom floor in 1986.
And ladies and gentlemen, this was Warren's one and only ride when he and I first became friends. And we rode many, many miles side by side. Me on my 92, him on his 86 with the wonderful Wendy with him. And that motorcycle has been a faithful friend for many, many years.
Yep. And when I started working on other bikes, Wendy came to me and says, yeah, you can work on, you can ride whatever you want, you can do, but you're not allowed to sell this bike or let it die.
Ever.
And I said, well, why do you feel that way, honey? She goes, because that's the bike we got married on. And it's true. We got married on that motorcycle. So she has every right to keep that, wanting to keep that bike up.
Didn't you talk about selling it once?
Oh, yeah. I told you that story. Yeah. You want to tell that one?
That's a good story.
All right. Go ahead and put this picture of the bike back up. This got a great motor.
That's a nice picture.
I love this bike. I went out at one point in the garage. Whoa, the chat, man, the chat. Oh, it just logged me out, whatever. Anyway, God damn it. I went out to the garage once when I was feeling real poor, and I looked at the motorcycle. We were so broke, man. We didn't have any money. I said, honey, I could sell the motorcycle. And she looked at me and she said, you sell that bike up in the back of somebody else's in half an hour.
It wouldn't take half an hour.
It wouldn't take half an hour.
That's my instant response to that story, ladies and gentlemen. She did, in fact, say a half an hour.
She did.
But I have knowledge that it wouldn't have taken a tenth of that.
Well, she's a cutie. There is no doubt about that. I'm going to try to get back into the chat room.
But this is a wonderful motorcycle. The motor has been worked on a tad. It is a big bore 88 cubic inch motor, courtesy of our friend Scott Yamasaki, and it does have the heads have been milled, and it's running an SNS 561 cam, as I recall.
Yep, correct.
Which is the same thing, by the way, which is in my SNS stroker motor.
Yep.
The seat is a reupholster job on a stock soft tail seat. Oh, you're back, Warren. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I thought you were doing chat room
I got to tell you, man, I had about 6 different seats on this bike, and finally I went back to the original stock soft tail seat. I had it reupholstered, and that was it. I just had new leather put on it, man. Yep. I was done, man.
I'm telling you, I have ridden this motorcycle, ladies and gentlemen, with this seat, and there is nothing like it.
There's nothing more comfortable than this bike, and I finally got the clutch and all that, so it's like butter, man.
Absolutely.
And anybody who says that Harleys have you get the hard pull clutch, you can't possibly work that. I challenge them to come and try that bike.
There's a lot of myths that still exist out there about our beloved Harley Davidsons.